God says, "Do not ignore this tragedy. It is an emergency. A great tragedy is coming your way, so listen to God now before it is too late, or you will cry." Listen carefully. Do not scroll away. Something urgent is being spoken over your life right now, and if you walk away from this before the end, you may miss the very warning that could save everything. This is not just a word, it is a lifeline. It is the voice of the Lord calling out to you before something breaks. Comment Amen right now to affirm that you are listening. Heaven is watching for your response. I am speaking to you from a place beyond time, because time is running out. The storm that is coming has already started gathering above your life, and I, your God, am shouting for your attention. I do not speak to scare you. I speak because I love you, and I will not stay silent while danger draws close. The tragedy I see forming ahead is real, and it can break you unless you listen to me now. Many of you are walking through life thinking you have more time, thinking everything is just fine. But I see what you do not. I see the snare the enemy is preparing. I see the moment where your strength will fail if you are not covered. I see how close the breakdown is, how near the pain is creeping to your doorstep. And so I shout from the heavens, "Wake up! Turn your ears to me." This is a warning born from love. This is why I tell you, don't ignore what I'm showing you right now. Don't shrug off this tug in your spirit. I am the God who sees the end from the beginning, and I am sounding the alarm. A shaking is coming. It is personal. It is not distant. It is not someone else's problem. It is yours. It will affect your peace, your home, your health, your future. But I, the Lord, have made a way of escape if you will listen to me today. Before I formed you, I knew you. Before this trouble was even born, I had already prepared your deliverance. But it is hidden in obedience. It is hidden in attention. If you choose to silence me, if you shut your heart in pride or distraction, you may lose what you cannot afford to lose. I urge you, for the sake of your soul and your future, watch till the end. Let me reveal what is ahead before it is too late. Comment 1111 if you believe that this word is reaching you at exactly the right time. Do not delay. Heaven works in divine timing, and this moment has been written into your life for a reason. You are not reading this by accident. I have placed you here because I see your tears in secret. I see how you carry burdens no one else notices. You smile, but your heart is heavy. You act strong, but your strength is fading. And just as I saw Hagar in the wilderness, I see you now. I am the God who sees, and I am not late. I am warning you because I want to protect you. There is an emergency forming in the spirit. The enemy is planning a strike of confusion. He wants to blind you. He wants to steal your clarity, your peace, your purpose. He wants to cause delay, loss, and destruction. But I have come to cancel his assignment. That is why you must stay close to me. That is why you must hear what I am saying and not wander off. My child, if you do not take this seriously, you may find yourself crying over a disaster that could have been avoided. I am not threatening you. I am pleading with you. My love is fierce. My mercy is still wide open, but the door will not stay open forever. There is safety in my presence. There is protection in my voice. Run to me now. Do not wait. You are chosen. You are not ordinary. The reason the enemy fights you so hard is because of what I've placed inside you. There is a calling on your life. There is a light in you that darkness cannot understand. That is why trouble seeks to surround you. That is why you feel pressure on every side. But take heart, I am with you in the fire. I will not let it consume you if you cling to me. I need you to hear me. The people around you may not understand. They may not feel what you feel, and they may laugh off this warning. But you are not like them. You have been set apart. When others sleep, I wake you. When others drift, I call your name in the night. That tug in your chest is me. That uneasiness you feel when things seem quiet is my spirit warning you of what lies ahead. Let me ask you one thing. Do you want to cry in pain or cry in praise? The choice is closer than you think. If you ignore me, you may cry in regret. But if you heed my voice, you will cry with joy at the miracle I release over your life. Like Noah building an ark when skies were clear, this is your time to listen before the storm comes. Your obedience today will become your shelter tomorrow. I am holding your future. I am holding your family. I am holding your next breath. Do not run from me. Run to me. I have not left you. Even when you failed me, I stayed. Even when you doubted, I remained faithful. Now, I am asking you to take my words seriously. Open your eyes. Open your ears. Do not let this warning pass by like a whisper in the wind. Why did 19,583 people suddenly become financially free last month? They all discovered a strange sentence, just 9 words long, buried in neuroscience research and once hidden by the FBI. Now they're paying off debt, traveling the world, and living in homes they never thought they could afford. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. And if this is touching your heart in any way, like this video. Not for numbers, but because each tap is a declaration that you are choosing to believe, choosing to respond. You are not just scrolling, you are listening, and that is what saves lives. That is what opens the door for your deliverance. Let my words stir your spirit. Let them shake the dust off your soul. Let them wake you up from the lie that you have more time. No one knows the day or the hour, not of tragedy, not of breakthrough, but I do. I am the Alpha and the Omega, and I am standing at the door, knocking. Will you let me in? You have cried for a breakthrough. You have begged for a sign. This is your sign. This is your rescue. This is my voice reaching out before the night gets darker. I do not want to see you fall. I want to lift you up. But you must want me. You must seek me now, while I may be found. There is a great shaking coming, not just around you, but inside you. It will test what you believe. It will press on every place in your life that is not built on me. And that pressure will not come to destroy you. It will come to show you where your foundation really is. Because if you are standing on anything but me, it will crumble. And I do not want that for you. You have leaned on people before, and they walked away. You have trusted in your plans, and they fell apart. You have tried to fix it all on your own, and it drained the life out of you. So now, I am calling you to let go of everything that cannot carry you through the storm, and hold on to me. I am the only shelter that cannot be shaken. I am the only voice that never lies. I am the only one who will never leave you. Comment 222 if you trust me right now. Even if you don't understand everything, your faith is powerful. Even a mustard seed of it can move what looks impossible. And I see the faith in your heart, even when your eyes are full of fear. That is why I'm still here. That is why I'm still talking to you, because I know what's inside you, even if you've forgotten. The tragedy that is coming is not meant to be the end of you, but if you do not listen, it could steal something precious. Your peace, your family, your health, your clarity. The enemy is not just after one part of your life, he's trying to cause confusion in everything. He wants you disoriented, exhausted, and numb. Because when your mind is tired, your spirit grows quiet. And when your spirit grows quiet, you stop hearing me. That's his goal, to make you forget my voice. But I am waking you up now. I am stirring something deep inside you that refuses to let you go back to sleep. I am shaking your comfort because I want to build your strength. I am stretching your faith because I want to prepare you for something bigger than your fear. I'm not doing this to punish you. I'm doing it to position you. There's something greater ahead, and this is your preparation season. You have cried out for blessings. You have asked me to open doors. You have begged me to fight battles for you. And I am doing all of that, but first, I must get your attention. You cannot receive a blessing with closed hands. You cannot walk through a new door with old wounds. That is why I'm confronting the distractions in your life. That is why I'm highlighting the places where you've let the world drown out my voice. You are not too far gone. You have not missed your moment. My mercy is still flowing. My grace is still covering you, and my plans for you are still in motion. But you must come back to me. You must choose me again. Not because of fear, but because you know I am the only one who will never fail you. I am the only one who can lead you out of the storm before it hits. Some of you are already feeling the weight. The signs have started. The heaviness in your chest. The restlessness in your sleep. The way people around you are shifting. The silence from places you used to find comfort in. These are not coincidences. These are signs. I am trying to get your attention before the full weight of this thing falls. I have sent you reminders in the quiet moments. A verse you couldn't shake. A song that brought tears to your eyes. A sudden pause in the middle of your day where you felt something stirring. That was me. That was my spirit nudging you. I have not gone silent. I have been speaking all along. You just need to tune your heart back to me. When the Israelites faced the Red Sea, they saw no way out. Behind them was danger, ahead of them was impossible. But I made a way. I split the sea. I did what no man could do. And I can do that for you. This tragedy ahead may look like a dead end, but with me, it is not. I am the God who makes a path in the middle of the sea. I am the God who brings water from a rock. I am the God who can raise the dead and calm the storm with one word. You are not hopeless. You are not forgotten. You are not too broken for me to restore. What's coming may be hard, but you will not face it alone. I will go before you. I will surround you. I will fight for you. But I need you to be awake. I need you to be alert. This is not the time to coast through life. This is the time to press in, to seek me like never before. Do not worry about being perfect. Just be present. Do not worry about having all the answers. Just keep your eyes on me. I am not asking you to be strong on your own. I am offering you my strength, and in your weakness, my power is made perfect. That means your lowest point is still a place I can move in. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financially freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. I love you too much to stay silent while trouble comes near. I love you too much to let you walk blindfolded toward a pit. That's why I'm warning you. That's why I'm speaking so clearly right now. I want to protect you. I want to guide you. But you must take this seriously. This is not just for someone else. This is for you. Right now. There is a plan being formed against you right now in the unseen. A plan not just to hurt you, but to distract you, deceive you, and pull you away from everything I've prepared for you. The enemy doesn't always come with obvious destruction. Sometimes he comes with delay, with small compromises, with gentle lies that sound like comfort. He wants you unaware, slow to respond, numb to the urgency. But I will not allow that if you are mine. I will shout into your silence until you hear me. You must prepare now. Do not wait for tragedy to strike before you run to me. Do not let pain be the only thing that draws you near. Come while there is still time. I am sounding this warning because something is coming that will test what you truly believe. And when the shaking begins, it won't be enough to have casual faith. It won't be enough to quote scriptures without living them. You will need me, deeply, daily, desperately. Comment 333 to declare your faith right now. This is your moment to say, God, I hear you, I trust you. Speak it out even if your heart is trembling. That declaration in faith pushes back the darkness and calls my presence closer. I never ignore a heart that calls to me in trust. Some of you are standing on the edge of a decision that will shift everything. You're being pulled towards something that feels right, but is rooted in compromise. It looks safe, it sounds good, but I see the trap hidden beneath it. I see the future it would lead to, the emotional chaos, the spiritual dryness, the regret. And I'm telling you now, do not step into it. Walk away while you still can. Let go of what looks pleasing but carries poison. I know it's hard. I know how much you want comfort, relief, affection, stability. But not everything that offers those things is from me. Some are distractions sent to lure you off the path I laid before you. And what feels like peace now will turn to confusion later. Trust me to be your provider. Trust me to heal your loneliness. Trust me to bring the right things in the right time. Do not force what I did not send. You are more important to me than any temporary pleasure. I have crafted your life with care. I have placed purpose inside you that you haven't even tapped into yet. And the enemy knows that. That's why he's fighting so hard. That's why you felt pressure you can't explain. He is not just reacting to who you are now, he's reacting to who you're becoming, to the calling that's waking up inside you. You have been under spiritual attack because you are marked, because you are called, because my hand is on your life. And even when you've made mistakes, I didn't remove my grace. I let you fall, yes, but I didn't let you be destroyed. I let you walk through fire, but I kept the flames from devouring you. And now I'm calling you back into alignment, back into obedience, back into my protection. Do not confuse my silence in past seasons as absence. I was quiet because I was watching, because I was testing, because I was letting your roots grow deep. And now the time has come for a shift. Now I am speaking louder because the season is changing, and with this change comes a great responsibility to listen, to act, to move with me. There are some things in your life that must go. Habits that are weakening your spirit. Relationships that are pulling you backwards. Thoughts that are planting fear and doubt instead of faith. This tragedy that I see ahead, it can be reduced, delayed, or even cancelled if you allow me to prune what is draining you. But if you cling to what I've told you to release, you make room for pain instead of protection. My child, I love you too much to watch you self-destruct in the name of comfort. I am warning you not to scare you, but to save you. To save your peace, to save your joy, to save your destiny. I gave everything for you. I carried the cross for you. I walked into death for you. Do not think I would let you walk blind into disaster without shouting to pull you back. And this is what I want you to understand clearly. I am not just warning you about danger. I am calling you into greater purpose. The enemy wants to distract you with fear so you miss what I'm preparing. There is blessing on the other side of your obedience. There is healing, restoration, and power waiting for the ones who listen. What you give up now in obedience, I will return with peace that cannot be stolen. You've asked me, God, why do I feel so much pressure? It's because your next season is heavier with glory. It requires more from you. It requires more trust, more surrender, more faith. I am stretching you, not because I want to hurt you, but because I want to enlarge your capacity. You're being prepared for more, for greater impact, for deeper joy. Do not despise this warning. Do not brush it off. It is not too late, but the time is short. What you decide now will affect what unfolds next. Choose me, even when it's hard, even when you're tired, even when the world around you doesn't understand. I will honor your obedience with protection and provision beyond your imagination. You know something is shifting, and I am the one stirring that awareness inside of you. Don't ignore it. Don't silence what your spirit is trying to say. What do brain surgeons and billionaires know that you don't? This 9-word money code, once reserved for elites, is now being shared with everyday people, and the results are mind-boggling. Cash windfalls, cleared debt, and lifelong stress gone. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I am your Father, and I see what lies ahead. I see what you're walking toward, and I'm still calling your name because the time is short. There's something you must face soon, and I don't want you walking into it unarmed. I don't want you walking into it spiritually dry or distracted. That's why this word is urgent. That's why I've been nudging you more often, waking you up in the middle of the night, putting a restlessness in your heart that nothing else can calm. That's me. That's my spirit reminding you that something is coming, and you need me close. I've seen what's being whispered about you in the dark. I've seen the traps that have been set. I've heard the conversations that were meant to harm you. I've seen the jealousy, the backstabbing, the manipulation. I've seen the enemy weaving lies around your name, around your purpose. But do you know what else I've seen? I've seen the moments you kept trusting me anyway. I've seen the nights you cried and still prayed. I've seen your heart choose love when it could have chosen revenge. That's why I will defend you. That's why I will not let what's meant to destroy you win. Comment 555 right now if you believe God is your defender. Let the enemy know where you stand. Let your faith speak louder than your fear. You are not helpless. You are not uncovered. I, the Lord, am standing with you, and no weapon formed against you will prosper. Not because you're perfect, but because you are mine. The tragedy that is coming is not always loud. It may not come with fire and thunder. It may come through a decision that feels small but shifts everything. It may come through a lie that looks like truth. It may come through someone you trusted, someone who sounded right but pulled you off the path. That is why you must stay rooted in me. That is why your discernment must be sharp. Not everything good is from me. Not everything peaceful is safe. You must stay in my presence to know the difference. You've asked me to bless your life, and I desire to. I take joy in giving good things to my children, but I will not bless you into ruin. I will not pour out my gifts into hands that are about to walk into destruction. That's why I'm calling you to realignment, because I want you to be ready to carry what I'm about to give. I'm not withholding from you, I'm protecting you. There's a difference. Some of you feel stuck, as if your prayers are hitting the ceiling. You wonder if I'm even listening. But I've been working behind the scenes, setting up protection before promotion. You cannot see what I'm blocking, but if you could, you'd be on your knees thanking me for every delay. Every door I didn't open was to save you. Every person I removed was for your healing. Every silence from me was not rejection, it was preparation. This is your moment to return, not halfway, not when it's convenient, not when things get worse, Now, in this very moment, make the decision to come back with your whole heart. Stop running. Stop numbing yourself. Stop trying to do it your way. Your way hasn't brought the peace you hoped for. But my way, though narrow, though difficult at times, leads to life. Real life. Full life. There are things about you that others don't know. Your silent battles, the weight you carry behind your smile, the questions you're too scared to ask out loud. I know all of it, and I still love you. I am still choosing you. I am still ready to heal the parts of you that have been broken so long you've forgotten what wholeness feels like. I can do that. I will do that. But you have to come back. Let me give you new eyes. Eyes that can see the traps before they're sprung. Eyes that can see the people who are draining your spirit. Eyes that recognize my voice above the noise. Let me anoint your ears to hear me again. You used to feel me more. You used to hear me in the quiet. That can return. That can be restored. But first, you must want it. Do not think the battles you're facing now are random. They are connected to your calling. The higher your purpose, the harder the resistance. That's why this season has felt so heavy. You're on the edge of something big, and the enemy is terrified. But I am not. I am not intimidated by darkness. I created the light. I speak, and the seas part. I whisper, and demons flee. That is who walks with you. You've been surrounded by chaos, but that ends when you let me in fully. Not halfway, not just on the hard days. I want all of you. Not because I want control, but because I want to protect what I placed in you. You are more valuable than you realize. You carry promises that haven't yet come to life. And the moment you fully surrender, things will start shifting. You will begin to see peace in places that used to bring pain. You will begin to feel clarity in moments where confusion used to rule. You will find yourself smiling again, not a forced smile, but a deep, holy joy that doesn't leave. That is what I want to give you, but you must let go of what you're holding on to so tightly. Let me be the one who carries the weight. I know it's hard to trust again. People failed you. Life disappointed you, and now you brace yourself for more pain. But I am not like man. I do not lie. I do not change my mind about you. When I said I loved you, I meant forever. When I said I had plans to prosper you, I meant every word. When I called you, I knew everything about you, the broken parts, the hidden parts, and I still chose you. Why is the government desperate to hide this 9-word prayer? A shocking FBI leak has just revealed a simple 9-word prayer now letting everyday people erase debt and attract unstoppable wealth. Verified by leading scientists and supported by Harvard research, this at-home ritual is turning financial stress into a life of luxury. Dream homes, new cars, luxurious vacations, it's all within reach. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Come to me now, not later, not next week. Now. You've been waiting for a sign, and this is it. My love is your rescue. My presence is your shelter. The tragedy ahead is real, but so is my protection. And if you stay close, if you obey my voice, you will not be destroyed, you will be delivered. Still speaking, still covering you, when you don't even realize how close the danger is. You are alive today because my hand never lifted off your life. Even in the darkest moments, I saw every tear, every breakdown, every silent cry, and I stayed. You need to know this. There is a spiritual battle happening right now, and you are standing in the middle of it. You may not see all of it, but you felt it. The heaviness, the random waves of fear, the sudden conflicts. the discouragement that shows up when things were just starting to look better. That's not your imagination. That's not just life being hard. That is spiritual warfare. And I'm telling you plainly, the enemy is not playing games, and neither am I. This tragedy that is coming, it is meant to distract you from your calling. It is designed to shake your confidence and make you question everything I've said over your life. But here is what the enemy forgot. I am the one who holds the final word, not the devil, not the fear, not the pain. I hold the keys, and I am still opening doors for you. I am still making a way for you. I am still calling you forward even when everything tries to hold you back. You cannot afford to live half awake anymore. This is not the time for lukewarm faith or casual prayer. You need to press in like never before. Open my word. Speak my name. Seek me in the quiet. Run to me when the anxiety hits. Cry out to me when the doubts get loud. I am your place of safety. I am your peace when your mind is racing. I am your strength when everything around you starts breaking apart. Comment 1212 if you believe I am your safe place. That comment is more than a few numbers, it's your faith, saying, God, I choose you to be my shelter. I receive that, I honor that, and I respond to the heart that trusts me. You've been asking me for direction, and I've been trying to lead you, but too often, my voice has been drowned out by distractions. Too many other voices, too many opinions, too much noise. That's why I'm calling you into stillness, into quiet. I want to speak to you clearly. I want to guide you without confusion. But that requires your focus, not for hours, not for perfection, just for honesty. Just for you to come and sit with me and say, God, I'm listening now. There are decisions you are about to make that will shift your entire path. That's why I've been stirring your heart. That's why you've been uneasy. It's not random. I'm protecting you from a mistake that looks small now but would lead to big pain later. Do not rush ahead. Do not ignore my pause. When I close a door, it's not rejection. It's redirection. I'm saving you. I'm guarding your future. Trust me. Some of you are surrounded by people who cannot go where I'm taking you. And I know it hurts. I know letting go feels like tearing part of yourself away. But listen, there are blessings waiting for you on the other side of obedience. Some connections are draining your spirit, confusing your mind, and keeping you tied to places I've already called you out of. You're not being cruel by letting go. You're being faithful to my voice. I am pruning your life, not to punish you, but to prepare you. You have asked me to do great things through you, and I will. But greatness requires pruning, it requires purification, it requires trust. You cannot step into your next season carrying the baggage of this one. That's why I'm exposing certain things now. I'm showing you what can't stay, because what I'm building in you is holy. You've asked me, why is everything falling apart? But my child, things aren't falling apart, they're falling into place. I'm removing what you don't need. I'm revealing what's not real. I'm making room for something better, something stronger, something built on me and not on fear, not on people, not on performance. You will thank me later for the losses that felt like punishment, but were actually protection. You are not cursed. You are not unlucky. You are not forgotten. You are blessed. Even now, even in the trial, my favor is still over your life. My angels are still guarding you. My spirit is still working in the background. You are being prepared for something greater than you imagined. But I need you to keep walking. Don't stop in the middle of the storm. Don't give up when the breakthrough is right around the corner. Yes, the tragedy may still come, but it will not take you out, because I will walk through it with you. I will be your strength. I will give you wisdom. I will speak to you in dreams. I will open doors you didn't even know existed. And what the enemy meant for evil, I will turn for good. I don't waste pain. I don't abandon my children in the middle of battle. I finish what I start. You will see my hand move in your life. You will see restoration in areas you thought were over. You will feel joy again where sorrow has lived for too long. But stay connected to me. The only way through this coming storm is with me at the center. Not as a side thought, not as a backup plan, as your foundation, as your first love, as your guide. There's a shaking coming that will separate what is real from what is fake, what is rooted from what is fragile. I'm not telling you this to make you afraid. I'm telling you because I love you. Because I want you to be found standing, not shattered. I want you to walk through the fire and come out stronger, not burned. But that depends on where your faith is anchored. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds, but this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You cannot anchor yourself to people. They change, they leave, they fail. You cannot anchor yourself to money. It fades, it falls. It never fills the empty space in your heart. You cannot anchor yourself to your emotions. They will lie to you, swing from one extreme to the next, and pull you away from my peace. The only anchor strong enough for what's coming is my presence, my voice, my word, and I am offering that to you right now, fully and freely. You've made it through things before, but this next season is different. It's not just about survival, it's about stepping into what I've called you to do. And the enemy knows that. That's why the pressure feels heavier, that's why the attacks seem sharper, that's why your thoughts have been under siege lately, because you are on the edge of your assignment. And if the devil can't destroy you, he'll try to distract you. Comment 777 if you're choosing to stay focused on me right now. That single step of faith, even typed through tears or doubt, matters in the spirit. It draws me near, it opens your heart, and I never ignore a heart that turns toward me. There is purpose in the pain you've walked through. It wasn't all for nothing. The nights you cried yourself to sleep, the prayers you thought went unanswered, the things you lost that made you feel empty. I saw it all, and I will use it all. Nothing has been wasted. What the enemy meant to use against you, I will turn into fuel for your future. Your story will carry healing for others. Your scars will speak of survival and grace. But first, you must be honest with me. I know what you're carrying. You've learned to hide your struggles so well that even you've forgotten how much you're holding inside. But I see it. I see the exhaustion behind your strength. I see the sadness behind your smile. And I want to take it from you. Not just to give you relief, but to give you rest. Real rest. The kind that only comes from letting go of control and letting me carry what you were never meant to bear. You don't have to pretend with me. You don't have to be perfect for me. I chose you knowing every flaw, every failure, every weakness. My love for you doesn't shrink when you fall. It surrounds you. My mercy doesn't run out. It flows over you, day after day, moment after moment. And if you'll just come back to me with your whole heart, you'll feel it again. You'll remember what it feels like to be held. There's someone you're thinking about right now, someone you love, someone who's far from me. I see them too. I've heard your prayers. I've seen the tears. and I want you to know I am working on their heart. Don't give up. Don't stop praying. You're not the only one reaching for them. I am too. And my reach is longer. My love is deeper. My timing is perfect. Keep trusting me. Keep bringing them to me. There's also something you've been asking me for: a door, a breakthrough, a shift, and I want to give it to you. But it requires surrender. You cannot enter what I have for you while clinging to what I asked you to release. You must choose. Will you trust me even when it's hard? Will you follow me even when it costs you something? Will you believe that what I'm building is worth more than what you're losing? I am not asking you to walk this alone. I walk with you. I go before you. I send angels to guard your steps. I speak through my word and through the stillness of your soul. I place people in your life to encourage you, and I remove people who only delay you. I provide when you least expect it. I make a way where there is no way. This is who I am, and I haven't changed. What I've done for others, I will do for you. What I promised, I will fulfill. My power is not limited. My love is not distant. My promises are not broken. I am still healing, still moving, still answering, still protecting, still speaking, still loving, even now, even here. But you must stay awake. Do not drift back into spiritual sleep. Do not ignore the warning I've placed in your spirit. The tragedy that is forming will only destroy what isn't rooted in me. But if you stay near, if you stay surrendered, you will be covered, you will be kept, you will be victorious. I am calling you deeper, out of surface-level faith and into real surrender, out of fear and into trust, out of survival and into purpose. I know it's scary. I know the unknown feels risky, but I am the God who walks on water. I am the God who shuts the mouths of lions. I am the God who calls dry bones to rise. You can trust me with your future. You think you're just barely holding on, but I've been holding you the entire time. You think you're about to lose something, but I'm about to give you something far greater. That's why I'm calling out to you so strongly right now. This warning is not an empty threat. It is a loving cry from your Father's heart. I am not here to crush you. I am here to rescue you. I am not angry with you. I am fighting for you. But I need your cooperation. I need you to stop pushing me away every time the world pulls at your heart. I need you to stop letting fear speak louder than my promises. I need you to stop chasing things that have never satisfied your soul. You were made for me, and that's why nothing else has filled you. You feel tired because you've been carrying what I asked you to lay down. You feel lost because you've been following voices that do not know where you're going. You feel overwhelmed because you've tried to fix what only I can restore. It's time to stop running. It's time to come back to the one who made you. I know the way through this. I know the danger ahead. And I also know the victory that's waiting if you walk with me. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150 million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Comment 999 right now if you believe my victory is already written over your life. That simple act of faith draws me closer. It is your way of saying, I trust you, God, even if I don't understand everything. And I always honor trust. Let me remind you of something. I am the God of miracles. I have not changed. The same God who split the sea can part the storm around your mind. The same God who raised Lazarus can bring life back to the places you've given up on. The same God who fed thousands with nothing can provide for your needs, no matter how little you have. I have not run out of power. I have not grown tired of helping you. I am still working. I am still healing. I am still opening doors no man can shut. But I can't bless what you won't surrender. I can't fill hands that are still clinging to idols. I can't lead hearts that only follow when it's easy. I need your yes, a real yes, a full yes, not a convenient one, not a halfway one. A yes that says, I trust you, even if it costs me something. I trust you more than I trust myself. You've been stuck in a cycle for too long, a cycle of fear, compromise, regret, and false comfort. It's time to break that cycle. I'm giving you the strength to walk away from the habits that numb your spirit. I'm giving you clarity to see the relationships that are keeping you stuck. I'm giving you courage to close doors that are quietly killing your peace. You've begged me for breakthrough. This is it. But breakthrough never comes without obedience. There are blessings I've been waiting to release, but I've had to hold them back until your heart was ready. Not because I'm punishing you, but because I love you too much to give you something that would destroy you if you're not prepared. You think I've been delaying, but really, I've been protecting. You think I've been quiet, but really, I've been working. And now, I'm opening a window of grace. A moment for you to turn, to listen, to prepare. Because once this next shift happens, you won't be able to undo what's set in motion. It will either lead to blessing or heartbreak, to peace or confusion, to my covering or unnecessary pain. That's why I'm speaking so clearly now. I want you ready. I want you protected. You may feel unqualified. You may think you've failed too much to get back up, but I never disqualified you. I never changed my mind about you. My grace is enough. My mercy is new this very moment. It's not too late. As long as you're still breathing, I can still do the impossible. As long as your heart is beating, I can still turn everything around. Look back for a moment. Remember the times you didn't know how you'd survive, but you did? That wasn't chance. That wasn't your strength. That was me. I was there when you were at your lowest. I was there when no one understood. I was there in the background, holding it all together when you were falling apart. And I'm still here now. You don't need to figure everything out. You just need to follow me. Step by step, day by day. I'll show you the way. I'll speak through my word. I'll stir your spirit. I'll send confirmation. I will not leave you lost if you truly want to be led. This world is loud. It's full of distractions, temptations, lies dressed up as truth. You'll be pulled in 100 directions if you don't anchor yourself in me. That's why I'm calling you to shut the noise off and hear me again. Your soul needs quiet. Your heart needs truth. And I am the only one who can provide both. There's a purpose on your life that hell has been trying to steal since the moment you were born. But no attack can erase what I have spoken over you. You are chosen. You are loved. You are called. You are sealed with my spirit. And nothing the enemy throws at you will succeed if you stay under my covering. So don't let fear win. Don't let weariness convince you to give up. Don't let the weight of the world make you forget who you are and whose you are. You belong to me, and I will not let you go. This is the place where pressure makes people turn back. But I'm calling you to keep going, to keep trusting, because what I have for you on the other side is not ordinary. It's greater than you've imagined, deeper than you've prayed for, and worth every battle you've fought. The tragedy I warned you about is not just a single event, it's a slow drift, a fading of the fire in your soul, a creeping numbness that convinces you to stop caring. That is how the enemy works. He doesn't always crash through the door. Sometimes he slips in quietly, whispering lies in moments when you're tired, distracted, or disappointed. He waits for you to lower your guard, but I'm sounding the alarm so you won't. There is a cost to staying asleep in a time of spiritual war. There is a danger in delaying what I've already told you to do. This isn't the time to make excuses. This is the time to surrender. This is the time to obey. Because your delay is not just costing you peace, it may be costing someone else's breakthrough. There are people connected to your obedience, lives that will be touched by your yes to me, and the enemy knows that. Comment 1010 if you're ready to surrender again. If you're ready to stop holding back and say, God, I will follow you fully now. I receive that offering. I take it seriously. And I will move on your behalf when you move in obedience. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Some of you have been living with a deep ache in your heart, a sense that something isn't right, even when everything looks fine on the surface. You laugh, you show up, you go through the motions, but inside you feel disconnected. I see that. I know the ache, and I'm the only one who can reach it. That emptiness isn't something to hide or ignore. It's an invitation, an opening for me to come in and bring the healing no one else can. You've been searching for comfort in places that only leave you feeling worse. You've chased peace through distraction, through performance, through people, but those things will never satisfy your soul. They weren't made to. Only I can satisfy that deep place in your spirit. Only my presence can fill the silence in your heart. And I am offering that to you, not in judgment, but in love. You are not weak for needing me. You were created to need me. That's not failure. That's design. I didn't make you to be self-sufficient. I made you to walk with me, talk with me, lean on me. That's where your power is. That's where your clarity returns. That's where fear begins to lose its grip. In my presence, I want to speak to you more clearly. I want to show you things you've never seen. I want to walk with you through the coming storm and bring you through it with strength and wisdom, but you must choose to stay close. Not just on Sundays, not just in crisis, all the time. I'm not a distant God. I'm not just watching from far away. I am here, closer than the breath in your lungs. I'm walking with you. And if you draw near, I will draw near to you. Let me clear something up. The pain you felt lately, the confusion, the tension, it's not proof that I've left you. It's proof that I'm calling you. The resistance isn't punishment, it's preparation. I'm stretching your faith so it can carry what I'm about to release. You can't carry a greater blessing with a smaller mindset. So I'm expanding your trust. I'm increasing your capacity. I'm teaching you how to depend on me in ways you haven't before. That tension you're feeling right now, that's the breaking of old patterns, the shaking of things that can't stay. I'm allowing certain things to come to the surface so they can be dealt with, not so you'll feel ashamed, but so you'll be free. You've been bound too long. You've carried weight that was never yours. And I'm ready to lift it off if you'll let me. You've prayed for peace, and I'm sending it. But sometimes peace begins with a painful process. I remove what's toxic before I fill you with what's holy. I cleanse the wound before I heal it. I strip away false comfort so you can experience real joy. Trust the process. I am the potter, and you are the clay. You're in my hands, and I know what I'm doing. This tragedy ahead, this moment of pressure and decision, it does not have to end in loss. It can end in victory. If you listen, if you obey, if you humble yourself and walk with me closely, you will pass through this fire and come out refined, not ruined. But you must stay alert. You must stay dependent on me. You must not go back to what I've called you out of. You already know the places that weaken your spirit. You already feel the conviction in certain conversations, in certain places, in certain habits. That's not random. That's me speaking. That's my spirit gently but firmly telling you, this isn't for you anymore. You've outgrown the chains. You've outgrown the lies. You've been set apart. And it's time to live like it. You don't need to fear what's coming, not if you're walking with me. I will go before you. I will stand beside you. I will be your rear guard. I will surround you with my angels. I will give you words when you don't know what to say. I will give you strength when you feel like quitting. You will not go through this alone. I will never leave you. Let these words sink deep. Let them stir your spirit. Let them push out the doubt, the fear, the distraction. This is not just another moment, it's a divine interruption, a holy wake-up call, a clear reminder that time is short, but grace is still available. My hand is still reaching. My heart is still open. My promise is still good. You have not missed your chance. You have not lost my favor. But the time to respond is now, not next month, not when things get worse. Now, this is your moment to turn, to surrender, to trust. And if you do, you will see me move. You will see the very thing the enemy meant to use for evil flipped into your testimony. You will see how I use even the darkest night to bring forth a new morning. The enemy wants you numb. He wants you distracted. He wants you too busy to feel what I'm doing in your spirit. But I've been reaching, even in the silence. I've been knocking on the door of your heart. I've been putting small urgings in your chest, flashes of conviction in your thoughts, whispers of truth that you keep brushing off, but you can't brush them off forever. My voice won't grow quiet just because you stop listening. I pursue you because I love you, and I won't stop until you're safe in my arms again. You've been leaning on things that give you temporary comfort, but deep down, you know they're not lasting. The peace they offer fades, the satisfaction doesn't last. That's because you were never meant to be filled by the world. You were meant to be filled by me. I made you for more than surviving. I made you to walk in fullness, to move in power, to live in peace that doesn't shake when life does. Comment 1515 right now if you're ready to let me fill you again. That's your heart responding. That's your soul saying, I'm done pretending. I want the real thing. And I am ready to answer. This banned wealth signal was hidden in a government vault for over 70 years until now. It's a simple 9-word brain trigger used by elites to attract unlimited money while the rest of the world struggles. But the moment too many people see this, it could be deleted. Click the link in the description and comments before it's taken down forever. You've been pulled in different directions, torn between what feels good and what is good. And the truth is, you know what I've been asking you to let go of. You know the habits that are slowly pulling you away from me. You know the relationships that drain your spirit more than they build it. You know the choices you've been making in secret, hoping I don't notice, but I do. And I'm not looking at you with shame, I'm looking at you with love. I want better for you. I want freedom, not guilt. I want restoration, not fear. I want you to be whole. Don't keep running from me. You don't need to hide. I saw everything, and I still haven't turned my face from you. I knew the struggles you'd face before you did. I knew where you'd fall. I knew the lies you'd believe. And I still chose you. I still covered you. I still waited. Because that's what love does. And my love is stronger than your failure. You've been worried about things that are too big for you to fix. You've been trying to hold your life together with tired hands. But I'm asking you now, will you release it? Will you give me the pieces you've been trying to manage on your own? You don't have to prove anything to me. You just have to trust. You just have to hand it over. I can handle what overwhelms you. You've cried out for healing. I am the healer. You've asked for peace. I am your peace. You've asked for direction. I am your shepherd. I am not far. I am not silent. I am closer than your next breath, ready to do what only I can do, but you must move toward me. I will never force myself into your life. I wait to be invited. I knock and I wait. But if you open the door, I will come in. And when I come in, everything begins to change. Let's talk about that tragedy again, the one I keep warning you about. It's not just one moment in time. It's the result of ignoring me too long. It's the danger of drifting just far enough that you don't hear me anymore. It's the loss that comes when you think you can handle life without me. And I don't want that for you. That's why I keep speaking. That's why I keep interrupting your thoughts, showing up in unexpected moments, tugging at your heart. You've been given a gift this moment, right now. A chance to listen. A chance to come back. A chance to let me cover you before the storm hits. I can't promise that the trouble won't come, but I can promise you'll never face it alone. I can promise that I will carry you, protect you, and guide you through it all if you stay near. If you let me lead. You're stronger than you think, not because of your willpower, but because my strength is inside you. That's how you've made it this far. That's how you're still standing when life tried to break you. My spirit has been sustaining you, even when you didn't realize it. And now I want you to lean into that strength fully. Stop surviving and start walking in the power I've already given you. I have plans for you that you haven't even imagined yet. I have healing for places in you that you stopped praying about. I have doors that are waiting to open, blessings waiting to pour out. But those things come with obedience, with surrender, with faith. This isn't about performance. It's about posture. Will you bow your heart to me again? Will you trust me, even when it's hard? God wants to connect with you urgently. God says, 45 minutes left. I've been trying to reach you, but you keep skipping me. This time something unexpected is coming, so listen to God now. There is no time to waste. Something is happening in the unseen realm, and I need you to hear me. This moment is not a coincidence. You are not here by accident. I've been calling and calling, but you have been distracted. The noise of the world has pulled you away from me again and again. But now, something different is coming. If you turn away this time, you may miss the very thing you've been praying for. So listen closely. Stay until the end. What's waiting for you at the end of this moment could be the miracle you've been crying out for in the dark. Comment Amen. If your heart is open to receive what I am about to say, you've felt me before. In the quiet, in the pain, in the moments you broke down and no one knew. That wasn't your imagination, that was me. I was there. I saw the tears. I saw you keep pushing when you had nothing left. I've waited for you to come back, not with guilt or shame, but with arms open to pour out what you've been aching for, but the time is now. I say again, you have 45 minutes, not for fear, for purpose, for what is about to unfold. Your delay has cost you enough already. How many times have you questioned why things keep falling apart? Why the doors won't open? Why the same cycle keeps repeating? My child, It's because you keep trying to fix spiritual battles with human tools. I am your solution. I am your breakthrough. I am your answer. But you've skipped me. You've made me your last resort when I should have been your first call. I'm not angry. I'm reaching. You still have time, but it's running short. Comment 1111 if you believe this is for you. 45 minutes. That's how long until the moment passes, until the opportunity closes. Not because I am cruel, but because timing matters. Some blessings are tied to obedience, and some storms come not to punish, but to protect you. I need your attention now because what's coming will shake everything around you. I don't want you to be afraid. I want you to be prepared. If you stay with me now, I'll shelter you. I'll lead you. I'll raise you above the flood when it rises. You've prayed for change. You've begged for peace. You've whispered for help when no one was looking. I heard every word, every sigh, every silence, and I have not forgotten. But my hand moves when your heart turns. This is the hour to turn. You do not have to earn my love. You do not have to perform. You just have to listen and return. I've carried you farther than you know. My grace has covered what should have crushed you. My mercy has blocked what the enemy tried to send. But now you must choose to stay close. Stay with me. Don't run again. If this word has reached your heart, like this video, just once, not for numbers, but as a sign of faith. I see the small things. I honor the quiet yes. Your life is more than what you've seen so far. I placed a fire inside you before you were born. The reason you feel restless isn't because something is wrong with you. It's because your spirit knows there's more. You were never meant to settle in pain. You were created to rise through it. That's why the pressure has been intense lately. It's not a sign of your failure. It's a sign that something is trying to be born through you, but it can only come through me. I am not asking you to be perfect. I am asking you to be present. Come to me like you are, broken, confused, worn out. Just come. I can do more with your surrender than you can do with your strength. I'm not calling the qualified. I'm qualifying the called. You are called. You are seen. You are chosen. You are not forgotten in the crowd. I know your name. I know your pain. And I have not turned away. Comment 222 if you trust me to finish what I started in you. The reason the enemy has fought you so hard is because you're closer than you think. Every delay was meant to distract you. Every disappointment was meant to destroy your focus. But I am still here, fighting for you, standing beside you in ways you can't yet see. The weapons have been formed, yes, but they will not prosper. Not when you're under my hand. Stay under my hand. Stay in my word. Stay close to my voice. What's coming will test the foundations of many, but I am your solid ground. When others panic, I will give you peace. When the world shakes, I will hold you steady. You will be like a tree planted by rivers of living water. You will not wither, you will not fall. Because I am your God, and I never fail. Let them mock, let them doubt. I will prepare a table for you in the presence of every voice that said you wouldn't make it. You were not supposed to scroll past this. You were supposed to hear this now. Every distraction has tried to keep you from me. Every delay, every burden, every lie was meant to blind you from my voice. But I've broken through it today to reach you. This is your moment. This is your turning point. If you walk away again, you may miss the very shift I've prepared just for you. There's still time left, but not much. The clock is ticking not because I want to rush you, but because this window will not stay open forever. You've been asking for a sign, for confirmation, for something to tell you this is the way. This is that sign. This is your answer. You prayed, God, if you're real, show me you're with me. My child, I am right here. I've been with you every step of the way, even when you thought I had left. I never left. I was quiet in the test, but I never stopped being near. Comment 333 to declare your faith right now. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You wonder why the pressure has increased. Why does life feel heavier, even when you're trying to do better? Because the closer you get to breakthrough, the harder the enemy fights to pull you away. He knows what's coming. He sees the blessing forming. But what he doesn't know is how strong I've made you. He underestimated the fire I placed in you. You've felt weak, but I have been your strength. You've been weary, but I have sustained you. You didn't make it this far on your own. I carried you through the fire, and I'm not about to let go now. You are walking through a divine process. Don't mistake delay for denial. What seems like silence is actually alignment. I've been shifting things around behind the scenes, protecting you from doors that looked good but would have crushed you. You only saw what you lost. I saw what I was keeping you from. You cried over what left. I celebrated what I saved you from. Because I'm your father, and I don't withhold good, I withhold harm. And everything I've removed was not punishment, but protection. Some of you are in rooms you were never meant to stay in. You've made peace with what you were only supposed to pass through. That relationship, that mindset, that fear, it was a season, not your identity. I'm calling you out now. I'm calling you higher, because the place you've settled is smaller than what I created you for. You were made for more. You've always known that deep down, haven't you? That restlessness, that discomfort, it's not because you're failing, it's because your spirit is outgrowing what no longer fits. Comment 555 if you know you're being called into something greater. You've been surrounded by voices that don't understand you, that don't see the calling on your life, that judge what they cannot see. But I see you, I know you, I formed you. I placed purpose in your bones before anyone else knew your name, and no one can cancel what I've called blessed. Their opinions can't stop what I've started. Their rejection cannot delay what I've appointed. I will lift you in front of those who counted you out, not to shame them, but to show them what my grace can do. This is the hour for courage. You will have to walk away from some things that feel comfortable. You will have to step into places that require faith. But I will be with you. Every step, every breath. I am already in the room you're afraid to enter. I go before you to clear the path. I stand behind you to guard your back. You are not walking alone, even when you don't feel. Me, I am there. I've always been there. And I always will be. The thing that almost broke you, it didn't win. The depression, the anxiety, the betrayal, the loneliness, it tried to bury you. But here you are, breathing, listening, alive. Not because of luck, because of me, because I have a plan for your life that goes beyond what you've seen so far. You are not defined by what happened to you. You are not bound by your past. My forgiveness covers it. My love restores it. My spirit renews it. You don't have to carry shame anymore. That burden is not yours. Give it to me. You are not too far gone. You are not too late. You are not too broken. I'm not done with you. You're just getting started. Everything that has come against you will be turned for your good. I will take the ashes and give you beauty. I will take your pain and give you power. I will take your mess and make it a message of mercy. You've been asking for a sign, and this is it. The shift is near. The battle is already being won. But you must not walk away again. Not this time. Not now. You have felt overlooked for so long, like no one sees your heart, like your prayers hit the ceiling. But I see you. I hear you. I've caught every tear you've cried in silence. Not one has been wasted. Not one has gone unnoticed. And I am sending the answer. It may not come how you expect. It may not look the way you imagined. But it will be what you need. And when it comes, you'll understand why you had to wait. Why I had to hold it back until now. There's a reason this came across your path. There's a reason you couldn't scroll past it. Because your spirit recognizes me. You belong to me, and I will never stop reaching for you. Even when you turn away, even when you fall, even when you doubt, I will still chase you down with grace. My love is not earned, it is given. Freely, fully, forever. And I am offering it again, right now. The world may have taught you to expect abandonment, to fear loss, to protect your heart from disappointment. But I am not like the world. I do not leave. I do not lie. I do not change. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. And if I said I will be with you, I mean it. My word never returns void. My promises are yes and amen. I do not fail. I am not far off in the clouds. I'm right here, right now, with you, still knocking at the door of your heart. I've watched you carry burdens that were never yours to carry. I've watched you give your best to people who never gave back. I've seen how quietly you suffer, but I'm here to lift the weight. To remind you, I never designed you to live crushed under pressure. I've seen you cry when no one was looking. You prayed, God, are you even real? I didn't get angry. I got closer. I know how hard it's been. I know the thoughts that kept you awake. I know how you've smiled through pain. But I also know what's coming next, and that's why I'm pleading for your heart to stay open. This is not about religion. This is about relationship. You were made to walk with me, not just talk about me. I'm not asking for your performance. I'm asking for your presence. I don't want you to feel pressured. I want you to feel pursued. Comment 1212 if you feel that I'm speaking directly to you. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You've looked around at others and wondered why your life feels so behind. Why does their road look easier? Why does their blessing come quicker? My child, what I'm building in you is not cheap. It's not quick. I've been laying a deeper foundation because your future requires strength, not speed. Others are building temporary stages, but I'm building something in you that will last. That's why the fire has been hotter. That's why the attacks have been stronger, because your calling carries weight. You are not average, you are anointed. You don't have to earn that anointing. You just have to protect it. Stop letting people treat your calling like it's common. Stop watering yourself down just to be accepted. I didn't call you to fit in. I called you to stand apart. And yes, standing apart sometimes feels like being alone, but you are not alone. I'm right here. I've never left your side. Even when you doubted me, even when you ran, I stayed. Because I love you too much to give up on you. You are not disqualified. I don't choose people based on their perfection. I choose them based on their surrender. The world looks at your past. I look at your potential. I see your future. And it's not defined by what broke you, but by the one who is rebuilding you. I'm the potter, and you are the clay. Let me shape you again. Let me remake what was shattered. The cracks in your life don't disqualify you, they let my light shine through. Comment 777 if you believe I'm restoring what was broken in you. You've walked through some dark places, and the enemy told you you'd never come out. He told you you were finished. But I've written a different ending. You're not buried, you're planted. And what I plant, I water. What I water, I grow. You're about to rise again. Not the same, not weaker, but wiser, stronger, closer to me. The pain you've walked through is going to fuel your purpose. I never waste a wound. I redeem every scar. You may feel forgotten, but I've had your name written on my heart from the beginning. I knew the battles you'd face. I knew the people who would walk away. I knew the trials that would try to break you. But I also knew what I placed inside you. You are more than what happened to you. You are more than what they said about you. You are more than your worst day. You are mine, and I don't make mistakes. There's still more ahead. There's more laughter, more healing, more joy than you've seen yet. The enemy tried to take your hope because he knew what was coming. He knew if you ever realized who you truly are in me, you'd break every chain that held your family down. You are the one I've raised up for such a time as this, to break generational curses, to bring light into dark places, to rise when everyone expected you to fall. You are chosen. I know you feel tired. I know you've given so much, and you wonder if it's even worth it. But I promise you, not a single act of faith has been wasted. Not a single prayer has fallen unheard. Even the smallest step you took toward me, I saw it, and I will reward it. You may not see it yet, but I'm working behind the scenes. I'm aligning things you didn't even know needed to shift. I'm opening doors you didn't know existed. I'm bringing answers to prayers you forgot you even prayed. And when it happens, you'll know it was me. You won't have to force it. You won't have to manipulate it. You won't have to beg for it. It will come with peace, with clarity, with my favor. Because what I bless, no one can curse. What I open, no one can shut. This next chapter will be different. Not because of your strength, but because you stayed connected to mine. Keep holding on. The promise still stands. You're closer than you think. Your obedience in this moment matters more than you know. I know you've been discouraged. I know you've been tempted to give up. But don't. You've come too far. You've fought too long. And you're right at the edge of the shift. If you turn around now, you'll miss what I've been preparing for you all along. Trust me, even when you don't see the full picture. Faith is believing I'm working even when the pieces don't make sense yet. Stay anchored in me. Stay grounded in my word. Speak my promises when your mind starts to wander. I am your refuge. I am your strength. I am your constant. When everything else falls apart, I remain. I've carried you through storms before, and I'll do it again. You didn't come this far just to come this far. There is more ahead. There is purpose beyond the pain. There is hope after the heartbreak. There is beauty rising from the ashes. There are wounds in you that go years deep. You've had moments where you looked fine on the outside but were crumbling inside. And through it all, I've been watching, waiting, speaking, hoping you'd turn your heart back toward me. This is not a random interruption. This is my voice reaching for you again, because I refuse to let you drown in silence. There are only so many moments like this one. Moments where heaven reaches down and opens your eyes for just a few seconds longer. And I am telling you with urgency, do not turn away now. There's something coming, and you need me close when it arrives. I don't say this to scare you. I say this to prepare you. The enemy has set things in motion, but what he hasn't accounted for is me, your God, your Father, your defender. The one who steps in when others walk out. I will never leave you unguarded, but you must not leave me unseen. This banned wealth signal was hidden in a government vault for over 70 years, until now. It's a simple 9-word brain trigger used by elites to attract unlimited money while the rest of the world struggles. But the moment too many people see this, it could be deleted. Click the link in the description and comments before it's taken down forever. You've tried your best. You've fought long battles in silence. You've worn a brave face for everyone around you. But now I want to heal the part of you that still bleeds at night. The part of you that doesn't show up in photos. The part that says, what if I'm too late? You're not too late. You're right on time. Because I am timeless. I work outside of the clocks that stress you out. My plans are not ruined by your delays. But there are moments when I move, and this is one of them. You don't want to miss this one. Comment 999 if your heart is open to what I have planned next for you. You are about to walk into something different. Not because life suddenly gets easier, but because I'm going to make you stronger. You've asked me to change your situation, and I will, but first, I am changing you. I'm giving you courage where fear used to live. I'm giving you wisdom where confusion tried to grow. I'm giving you peace that can't be shaken by circumstance. What I do in you will prepare you for what I'm about to do through you. You've prayed for me to fix things. I've come to fix you from the inside out. Stop calling yourself broken. You are becoming the person I always saw in you, the one you forgot about, the one life tried to bury, the one who dreams big and loves deeply and walks boldly. That person is still in there. I never gave up on them. I'm pulling you back to the truth of who you are. You are not what they said about you. You are not what the pain made you believe. You are mine. That alone makes you worthy of every good thing I have in store. You've been too hard on yourself. You've punished yourself for mistakes I already forgave. You've carried guilt like it was proof of your humility. But guilt isn't your teacher, I am. Shame isn't your identity, I am. Stop rehearsing what I've already released you from. You're forgiven, fully, freely, forever. Walk like someone who's been set free. Think like someone who's been redeemed. Speak like someone who belongs to the King of Kings. Because you do. You belong to me. Comment 1010 if you're ready to step into the identity I gave you. You don't need to be stronger, you just need to be still. I will fight for you. I've already gone before you. I know what tomorrow holds. I see the traps the enemy has tried to set. I've already disarmed them. I'm placing people in your path who will speak life into you. I'm removing people who keep draining you. I'm breaking soul ties that keep pulling you back to the old you. I'm cutting off what's been stealing your peace. It may hurt for a moment, but you'll feel lighter when it's done. And when you look back, you'll realize what you thought was a loss was actually your liberation. You've waited long enough. Now watch what I do with your weight. Every delay has been storing up something greater. Like a seed in the ground, it looked like nothing was happening, but roots were growing. Depth was building, foundation was being formed. You are not behind, you are being hidden. Hidden for the right time, the right place, the right release. And when I reveal you, no one will be able to deny that it was me who raised you. My glory will be on you, not for your pride, but for my name to be lifted in your life. You will see restoration, not just survival. I'm not just going to get you through it, I'm going to make it all make sense. I'm going to restore the years that felt wasted. I'm going to return what was stolen. Joy, peace, strength, opportunity, favor, it's all coming back, and it won't return empty, it will return multiplied. Because that's who I am. I am the restorer, the redeemer, the one who takes the worst parts of your story and uses them as proof that grace is real. You may feel weak, but what's happening right now isn't weakness, it's awakening. This is what it feels like when your soul starts remembering where it came from, when it starts remembering me. That tug you feel? That's not confusion, that's confirmation. I've been calling you, and now you're finally turning your ear to hear. You've wondered if I've forgotten you. You've whispered, God, do you still have a plan for me? My answer is yes. Yes, I do. A plan full of hope. A plan to prosper you, not to harm you. A plan with purpose, even through your pain. I know you've had to face things that didn't make sense. You've been through storms that made you question everything. But I didn't bring you this far to leave you now. I'm not like the others. I stay, I cover, I carry. Comment 1515 if you believe I'm still working behind the scenes. You've grown more than you know. The struggles that tried to take you out have only made your roots go deeper. You didn't realize it, but in the nights you cried and the days you pressed forward anyway, I was building strength in you. You learned to pray through disappointment. You learned to trust when nothing made sense. And now you're standing at the edge of something new. But you can't walk into it holding on to the weight of yesterday. Let it go. Give it to me. I can carry what you cannot. You've said, God, I don't know what's next. And that's okay. You're not supposed to know every step. That's my job. You're just called to follow, to trust, to keep your eyes on me, even when the path is unclear. I never promised you the full picture, but I did promise to guide your every step, and I keep my promises, every one. Even the ones you forgot you prayed for, I'm still working on those, because I never forget what you place in my hands. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. I see the pressure you've been under. The weight of expectations, responsibilities, and silent battles. You carry so much, and yet you still keep going. That kind of endurance doesn't come from the world, it comes from me. My grace has been your oxygen. My peace has been your anchor. And now I'm inviting you to stop surviving and start living again. You weren't created just to make it day by day. You were created to walk in joy, in power, in purpose. You were made to overflow, not just barely hold on. Comment 1717 if you're ready to move forward with me, fully and freely. You've been in a waiting season, and I know it hasn't been easy. You've watched others move ahead. You've questioned whether you missed your moment. You haven't. Your time is still coming. The waiting wasn't a punishment. It was preparation. I had to slow you down to protect what I've placed in you. Rushing would have ruined it. I've been refining you, burning away the lies, the doubt, the old identity, so that when the door opens, you walk through it fully, knowing who you are and who I've always been. You are not invisible. I've seen every act of kindness you gave when no one clapped. I've heard every prayer you whispered when no one else heard. I've noticed the times you gave, even when it cost you everything, and I always remember. Your faithfulness has not gone unnoticed, and I am a rewarder of those who diligently seek me. The harvest is coming. You may not know how, but I do. You just need to keep trusting that my timing is perfect. The enemy wants you to believe you're still stuck, but that's a lie. You're not stuck, you're being positioned. Positioned for a blessing that's bigger than you imagined. Positioned for connections you didn't see coming. Positioned for purpose you never thought possible. But you've got to keep moving. Don't stop now. Don't give up. Even if you only have the strength to crawl forward, I will match your effort with my power. What feels small to you is mighty in my hands. I'm not building a moment, I'm building a future, a legacy, something that goes beyond your lifetime. Your obedience today is making a way for blessings tomorrow. The prayers you pray now are planting seeds that will grow for generations. You may not see the full result right away, but trust me, every act of faith, every step of surrender is building something eternal. You're not just changing your life, you're shifting the atmosphere around you. Your yes is moving mountains in ways you can't yet see. This next season requires your full trust. No halfway faith. No lukewarm commitment. I'm calling you to walk with me like never before, to surrender the distractions, to silence the voices that don't align with me, to believe that I really do have more for you. I know that's hard sometimes. I know trust can feel risky, but I've never failed you before. Look back, remember, I carried you through every fire, and I'll carry you through this one too. I don't change, I don't abandon, I don't lie. Your tears have spoken prayers your mouth couldn't form. Your silence has carried cries that heaven heard clearly. I've been closer in those moments than you realized. Not watching from a distance, but holding you through it. The pain didn't come from me, but I'm using it. Every closed door, every heartbreak, every delay, I'm turning it around. I've seen what they did to you. I know what they said. I know how they treated your heart like it was disposable. But I'm not like them. I treasure what the world trashes. I lift what others tear down. You're not too damaged to be used. You're not too lost to be found. I still see something beautiful in you, and I'm not done bringing it out. Comment Amen if you're ready to be restored by my hand. You don't have to pretend with me. I know when you smile to hide the ache. I know when you laugh so others won't worry. But I see through all of that, and I love you in your rawest form. I'm not afraid of your mess. I don't turn away from your doubts. I wanted all the real you. Bring me the broken pieces, the ones even you don't want to face. I can handle what overwhelms you. I can carry what crushes you. And I can heal what still haunts you. You keep wondering why the breakthrough hasn't come yet, why the struggle keeps circling back. My child, I'm not withholding your blessing. I'm making sure you're ready to receive it. I love you too much to let you mishandle the very thing you've been praying for. I'm strengthening your character, teaching your heart, stretching your faith, because the blessing I'm bringing carries weight, and you need roots to hold it. This isn't a punishment, it's preparation, and what I prepare, I protect. Comment 1111 if you believe what's ahead will be worth every battle behind you. You've felt forgotten by people, but I haven't missed a single detail of your journey. I've seen how hard you tried. I've watched you keep going when no one noticed. I've been there on the nights when all you wanted was for someone to understand. And I did. I always have. I've been collecting every moment, every tear, every prayer, and nothing is wasted. I will use all of it for good. I'll turn your pain into power, your loss into legacy, your weakness into a testimony of my strength. You've asked, but God, when? And I say, soon. Not just any kind of soon, but in the perfect moment. I'm never early, I'm never late. And when I move, it will be sudden. You won't need to force it. It will be clear, undeniable, and full of peace. The doors that open will not require you to shrink or beg. They will open because I opened them. because what I open, no man can shut. And when I shut a door, it's only to keep you safe, even if you don't understand it yet. Why are 55 countries using the same mysterious money script? Because a leaked research file just exposed a 9-word pattern that activates wealth-attracting pathways in the brain. Repeat it daily and watch money flow like water into your life. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Don't compare your path to anyone else's. What I'm doing in you is personal, specific, holy. Others may seem like they're ahead, but I'm not writing your story based on their timeline. I'm writing it based on eternity. And my timing is always tied to your purpose, not your pressure. Let go of the need to keep up. You're not late. You're not lost. You're being led. The enemy wants to keep you in fear, wants you second-guessing your worth, wants you stuck in shame and regret. But I came to break chains, not bind you with them. I came to give life, not just survival. And it's time you start living like someone who is loved. Not just sometimes, not just when you get it right, but always. Your identity is not fragile. It's rooted in me. And I don't change. You are loved on your best day. You are loved on your worst day. And nothing will ever change that. I am still the God who parts seas, who shuts the mouths of lions, who walks through fire, who raises the dead. That power is alive in you. That power is your inheritance. You don't have to live powerless. You don't have to live defeated. You are more than a conqueror through me. The same Spirit that raised Christ from the dead is the same Spirit working in your life right now, even when you don't feel it. Especially when you don't feel it. And here's what you need to know. Your story doesn't end in struggle. It ends in victory. Yes, the road is narrow. Yes, the battle is real. But my promises are greater. I've promised to be with you. I've promised to restore you. I've promised to never leave you, and I will not break my promise. You may have been betrayed before, but I'm not like them. My word stands. My love holds. My plan remains. I never needed you to have perfect faith. I just needed you to be willing. Willing to listen. Willing to receive. Willing to let go of the idea that you have to fix everything on your own. You've carried enough. You've tried to be everything for everyone. But now, let me be everything for you. You're not a burden. You're not too much. You're not a mistake I have to work around. You are my creation, handcrafted with purpose, formed in love, and set apart for something greater than you've seen so far. The world tried to make you doubt that. They labeled you by your flaws. But I see past the surface. I see your soul. I see the battle behind your smile. And I've come to tell you, it's not over. Not even close. What I started in you, I will finish. And I don't do unfinished work. You wonder why the battle hasn't ended yet, why the healing hasn't come, why the answers are taking so long. But child, some victories are built in silence. Some of the greatest works I do happen in the hidden places. You may not see it yet, but I'm working in ways that will soon be undeniable. The season you're in right now is not for punishment. It's for positioning. I'm setting you up for something better than you would have chosen for yourself. Comment 222 if you trust that I'm still moving even in the silence. You're walking through a stretch of life that feels confusing, maybe even painful. You've been asking, why is this happening? But the real question I want you to ask is, what is this making room for? I'm not just moving things around, I'm clearing space. Space for peace, space for the right people, space for the kind of joy that doesn't depend on circumstances. What I remove, I replace with better. Even if you can't see it yet, you'll look back and thank me for the doors I closed, just as much as the ones I opened. Some of what you're carrying isn't even yours. You've been holding on to guilt that I never asked you to hold. You've been carrying fear passed down through generations. But that ends with you. I'm doing something new in your bloodline. You are the chain breaker. You are the one I chose to rise up and walk in freedom, not just for yourself, but for those coming after you. The strength I'm building in you will become shelter for others. You are becoming a living testimony. Comment 333 if you believe your story will help free someone else. I know the weight of waiting, the ache of unanswered prayers, but don't confuse delay with denial. Some answers need time to be shaped in heaven before they're delivered to earth. Some blessings require doors in the hearts of other people to be opened too. You're not the only one I'm preparing. I'm aligning people, places, and moments that you haven't even imagined yet. Trust my timing. You'll see it wasn't slow, it was sacred. You've wanted to walk away so many times. The battle felt too long. The fire felt too hot. But you didn't, and that matters. I saw you wake up and try again when everything inside you wanted to give up. I saw you speak life over yourself when no one else was around to encourage you. I saw you worship when your heart was breaking. I saw you choose faith when fear made more sense. And I'm honoring that. Your perseverance is not invisible in heaven. You've been asking for confirmation, wondering if that stirring inside you is me. It is. That quiet pull you feel, that peace in the middle of chaos, that's how I lead. I don't shout to get your attention. I whisper because I'm near. You're not imagining things, you're sensing me. And that means you're already closer to me than you think. The enemy will always try to confuse your hearing when you're getting closer to breakthrough. That's why the pressure has increased. That's why the warfare has intensified. But it's not because you're off track, it's because you're finally getting close. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase just 9 words long that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You've outgrown some of the spaces you've been in. That's why things feel tight, uncomfortable, misaligned. Don't be afraid of the stretch. Growth isn't always easy, but it's always necessary. I'm moving you forward. Elevation comes with resistance, but you were built for this, not in your own strength, but in mine. I will carry you into rooms you never thought you belonged in, not because of who you know, but because of who you are in me. It was strength. Strength to keep showing up when you didn't see the outcome. Strength to trust when nothing around you made sense. I've been with you in every silent battle. I've never missed a single moment, and I never will. You may have felt forgotten, but I've had my eyes on you the entire time. You've walked through fire that should have destroyed you. You've faced attacks meant to tear you apart. And yet, here you are, not because you had all the answers, not because you always felt brave, but because my hand has been on you, covering you, protecting what I placed inside of you. That fire didn't burn you, it refined you. That loss didn't ruin you, it redirected you. Everything the enemy meant for harm, I'm turning it around for good. You may not understand it now, but you will. One day you'll look back and say, God, I see why you allowed that season. I see how you used it. Comment Amen if you believe God is turning it around for your good. You've been carrying pain that no one else sees. You've held your breath through storms, waiting for the moment when the weight would lift. I know. I've felt it with you. When no one else noticed your struggle, I did. When no one else heard the cries behind your smile, I did. I was there every time you stayed silent to protect others, every time you gave more than you had. You weren't invisible to me. You never are, and you never will be. You're about to step into something you didn't think was possible. Not because things suddenly get easy, but because you finally let me carry what you were never meant to hold. This is the shift you've been feeling. That unrest in your spirit? That's me calling you forward. The old is falling off. The fear, the shame, the guilt, you've worn it too long. It's time to let it go. I didn't call you to live in survival mode. I called you to walk in peace, in boldness, in wholeness, in me. Comment 555. If you feel that breakthrough is near, you don't need to have it all figured out. You've tried so hard to understand every detail, to control every step. But that's exhausting, isn't it? That's why I'm inviting you into rest, not the kind the world offers, the kind that only I can give. A rest that says, even when I don't know what's next, I trust that God is already there. You can breathe now. You can release the weight. You can let me be God in your life again. You've been strong for so long. But strength doesn't mean silence. You've kept your pain quiet to avoid burdening others, but I never asked you to do that. I want to carry the things that crush you. I want to step into the places you've kept hidden. Not to judge you, but to heal you, to restore what was stolen, to rebuild what was broken. Nothing is too far gone for me. Nothing is too shattered for me to restore. I'm not intimidated by your mess. I'm moved by your honesty. This is not the end of your story. You need to hear that again. This is not the end. It might feel like the final chapter. It might feel like everything is falling apart. But sometimes things have to fall apart before they fall into place. I'm not done writing your story. And the next part is filled with things you didn't even know to pray for. I'm doing more than you asked, more than you imagined, more than you hoped. Not because you've earned it, but because you're mine. And I love blessing my children. You may feel unqualified. You may feel like you've failed too many times. But my grace is not based on your perfection. It's based on my promise. And my promise to you is still alive, still active, still unfolding. You haven't missed it. You're not disqualified. You're right on time. And I'm still going to use you. Every flaw, every scar, every part of your story will be redeemed. Nothing will be wasted. I am not a God who forgets. I am not a father who leaves. I am not a creator who changes his mind. What I started in you is not over. It's just beginning, and I will see it through. You are not too much for me. You are not too broken for me. You are exactly where you need to be to receive what I'm about to release. But you have to trust me, even when it's hard, even when it hurts, especially when it's quiet. Let go of the idea that you have to be in control. Lay it down. Your striving has exhausted you. Your worry has drained you, but my peace is waiting. Let me lead. Let me be your shepherd. Let me show you that you never had to figure it all out. You just had to follow. You felt distant from me, maybe even numb at times, like you're just going through the motions. But I've never stopped being near. I've been waiting for your heart to lean in, and now it's beginning to. You've come through things that could have destroyed your hope. I know how much it took for you to keep trusting, even when you had no proof that things would change. But that trust, that quiet, aching, steady trust, is what I honor. That's the faith that moves mountains. You may think it's small, but I say it's powerful. Even faith the size of a mustard seed can shift the course of a life when it's planted in me. I see what you've sown in tears, and I promise, you will reap in joy. You've said, I'm trying, God, but it's hard. And I say, I know, and I'm proud of you. You don't hear that enough, do you? But I'm saying it now. I see your effort. I see how you've kept going without applause. I see how you've continued to believe even when nothing made sense. That hasn't gone unnoticed. I'm not only with you in the big victories. I'm with you in the unseen battles, the quiet faithfulness, the ordinary obedience. That's where I move most powerfully, right in the middle of your daily yes. Comment 777 if you're ready to receive the strength I've been holding for you. A neuroscientist says yes. A 9-word script, long buried in government files, can fire up a prehistoric brainwave that pulls money in faster. This breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You've asked me to change your situation, but I want to do something greater. I want to change you in the middle of it. That doesn't mean I'm ignoring your prayers. It means I'm going deeper than you asked. I'm healing wounds you forgot you had. I'm breaking chains you didn't know were still wrapped around you. I'm pulling out lies that were planted years ago. You thought you needed a quick fix, but I'm giving you true freedom. This isn't surface work. This is soul work, and you're ready for it now. You are not weak because you feel weary. You're human. But even more than that, you're mine, and I am your strength. You don't have to pretend to be okay with me. Bring me your weariness. Bring me your emptiness. I can fill what's been drained. I can revive what's been dying. I can speak life into the dry bones you've tried to hide. You've been surviving, but I want to teach you how to live again, to breathe again, to laugh without fear again. That joy you lost, I'm restoring it. Comment 1010 if you're believing for restoration to come into your life. You keep thinking, what if I'm not enough? But I never asked you to be enough on your own. I asked you to let me be enough for you. My grace is sufficient. My strength is made perfect in weakness. You're trying to carry the weight of your life when I already offered to carry you. Lay it down. Let me take what's crushing you. Let me give you peace in return. Peace that doesn't make sense to the world. Peace that quiets the storm, even if the storm doesn't go away right away. You don't have to know how this ends to trust me in the middle. I hold the beginning and the end, and I'm holding you too. I don't change based on how hard the road gets. My promises are still true, even on the days when you feel unsure. You may feel like you're running out of time, out of chances, out of hope, but I'm not. I don't run out of mercy. I don't run out of patience. I don't run out of grace. You are not too far gone. You are still in my hands. And I want to remind you of something you forgot. You have purpose. Not someday, right now. You don't have to wait until you feel strong or get your life together. You're not disqualified. You are a vessel for my light, even in the middle of your own healing. Your story carries weight. Your voice has value. The very thing you thought disqualified you is what I'll use to reach someone else. I don't need perfection. I need your yes, that's all. Just a willing heart. And you have that, or you wouldn't still be here. You've waited for answers, and they are coming. You've waited for relief, and it's coming. But don't miss what I'm doing in the waiting. I'm not just getting you to the blessing, I'm making sure you can carry it when it arrives. Some people want the promise but not the preparation. But not you. You're allowing me to do the deep work. And because of that, what's coming will not just bless you, it will overflow into others. You're going to walk in rooms and shift atmospheres, not because you try to, but because you carry my presence. When the time comes, things will move quickly, suddenly. You won't have to chase it. It will chase you. My favor doesn't need you to hustle. It needs you to be faithful, obedient, still. Trust me when nothing moves. and I'll show you what it means when everything begins to move all at once. I'm not in a rush, but I'm never late. And when I open the door, it will be clear. No confusion, no striving, just peace. But here you are, still, open, listening. That's how change begins. That's how healing starts. It doesn't take a crowd. It doesn't need applause. Just a willing soul ready to say, God, I'm here. And I say back to you, so am I. I've been here all along. The enemy tried to wear you down slowly. Not with one big blow, but with a series of small battles. One disappointment after another. One unanswered prayer. One more silent night. He hoped you'd eventually stop praying, stop hoping, stop expecting anything from me. But you didn't. Even when you were barely holding on, you still held on. And that's why this moment matters. Because even after all that, your spirit is still reaching toward me, and I'm reaching back, stronger than ever. Comment, Amen, if you feel me strengthening you even now. I've seen how tired you are. Not just in your body, but in your soul. That weariness that sleep can't fix. That heaviness that lingers even on good days. But I'm not asking you to pretend it's not there. I'm asking you to bring it to me. Lay it down. I can handle the weight. I can carry what you've been dragging behind you. I can lift the invisible burden no one else even sees. I'm not angry at your exhaustion. I'm here to be your rest. You've been fighting so many battles silently, trying not to worry your family, trying to stay strong for everyone else. But now I'm telling you, I didn't design you to be everyone's rescue while you drown. I am your rescue. I am the one who saves. It's not your job to hold it all together. That's mine. So let go. Let go of what you can't control. Let go of the outcomes you've tried to force. Let go of the fear that says, if I stop fighting, everything will fall apart. No, child. When you stop striving, that's when I step in. Comment 1111 if you're letting go and letting me take over. I haven't forgotten the dreams you buried, the hopes you shut down because disappointment became too familiar. But I'm the God who resurrects. I bring dead things back to life. And that includes the part of you that stopped dreaming, that stopped believing it was possible. I'm breathing on those dry bones now. I'm stirring visions in you that scare you a little because they're bigger than you. But don't worry. If I gave you the dream, I'll give you the strength to carry it. Could your brain be the reason you're still broke? Scientists just confirmed. A 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking money from your life. But now, you can reverse it. Say these 9 words and wealth starts to follow you, starting today, but the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You were never meant to do this alone. I've always been the source of your joy, your peace, your clarity. You keep looking for it in people who can't give what only I can. That's why it never lasts. That's why you keep coming back to the same emptiness. But I'm not here to condemn you for that. I'm here to invite you closer. I want to be more than a name you call in crisis. I want to be the voice you recognize in peace. The comfort you run to when you don't need anything at all, just me. You've survived seasons that others would have collapsed under. That's not pride, it's truth. And it's not because you had all the answers, it's because I kept you. My grace was your shield, my mercy was your covering. My hand held you together when everything else fell apart. And I'm not finished holding you. In fact, I'm just getting started with what I want to do in you. What's ahead is not just recovery, it's renewal. Not just healing, but complete restoration. This next chapter won't look like the last. You've been wandering in circles, but I'm drawing a line today. A line between what was and what's coming. You're crossing over, out of confusion, out of constant fear, out of survival mode, into clarity, into purpose, into joy that doesn't break under pressure, into peace that doesn't disappear when life shifts. You were created for more than pain, more than patterns. You were created for promise, and I'm still the God of promise. The same God who led my people through seas and deserts, through battles and exile, through loss and rebuilding. I'm the same God who's walking with you right now. I don't change. I don't leave halfway through. I finish what I begin. I'm writing a new ending to the story the enemy tried to hijack. What looked like defeat will end in victory. What looked like loss will return with abundance. I never waste pain. I multiply it into purpose. You may not feel ready. That's okay. You don't have to be. You just have to be willing to let me lead. Willing to trust that even now, especially now, I'm still in control. The winds may be loud, the waves may rise, but I'm in the boat with you. I'm the calm in the chaos. I'm the hand reaching through the storm. And I will not let you sink. Not now. Not ever.